Hello, friends. Getting less score in the verbal reasoning test? Not up to the mark? Having less practice? So many complaints are there that are revolving in your head, right? Now, this is the time when you are going to have a good practice session regarding verbal reasoning test. I'm Nilanjan Bose, the professor of CIMAGE College, and this time I'm going to present a few questions related to verbal reasoning test, and questions along with the explanation will be provided to you. And I will deal with a few questions so that you will get a fair idea that how you should proceed, what should be your approach, how you will tackle the questions, and what should be the correct option. My dear students, if you are preparing for CAT, MAT, your TCS Ignite, your WILP, MAT, these kind of competitive examinations, definitely there is an important section named as verbal ability, and in which it will be a verbal reasoning test. There are two kinds of reasoning. First one is logical and second one is verbal. First of all, let me tell you that what is the purpose of conducting the verbal reasoning test. Look, to many people, it is just only to check the fluency level in vocab section. No, not like that. Just be sure about it. That is basically conducted. These kind of tests are basically conducted to judge the ability to think, whether you have thinking capacity, whether your reasoning skill is good enough. So that there lies the importance of verbal reasoning test. And what you are supposed to do, you need to keep on practicing number of questions. So today's session will be completely dedicated to those students who are facing a lot of problem related to verbal reasoning test. I'm going to solve a few questions, and you will be quite sure after at the end of the session that yes, I'm in a better position to deal with the questions like that. So without wasting time, let's get started today's session. Just watch out the video till the end so that you can feel a lot of confidence. Right? चलिए हम लोग जान लेते हैं आज का फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या है. So here comes the first question. What is that? It is barren is too sterile. Now, student, just tell me what is the meaning of barren? It's unproductive. We do often say that it is a barren land. It means that there is no chance of getting production over there. Unproductive land. Same thing is applicable in case of sterile as well. So barren is to sterile. These two words are in the same category. It means that it is synonymous word, right? Now, this particular relationship is going to be implemented in the next pair. Now, if I go to the next pair, what we are finding? It is written nexus. Now, what does it mean? Nexus matlab hota hai relation. So you have to go for that option. Out of the four options, you have to pick that one which does have a connection with relation. Now, going through first option, it is written pangs. Do you know what is the meaning of that? It means agony या anguish. Now, option B, tacit. It means that unsaid words, which is implied. Relation, yeah, that is the word which we are searching for. So correct answer will be option C. And D, scorn. That means scold heavily, scold severely. किसी को बहुत घृणा के भावनाओं से देखना. That is all about scorn. So the correct answer will be option C. So question number 1 is done. And you have come to know that how we have correlated these words. In the first pair of words, there was synonym relationship. So that relationship is getting implemented in the next pair. And eventually you are getting that. The correct answer is option C. Let us move to the next question. हम लोग जान लेते हैं. चलिए next question क्या है. So here comes the next question, and that is luxuriant is to growth. Luxuriant matlab hi hota hai growth. So once again, we are having the same relationship, means synonyms, right? So the same relationship is going to be implemented in the second pair of words. And first word is written as insatiable. Now, what does it mean? It means that the person who cannot be easily satisfied, right? So you have to search for that option, which does have a connection with this one. Out of the four options, the first option, fashion, it doesn't have any connection with this one. Option B, fastidious. Yeah, it can be, because fastidious is a word which means that a person who cannot be easily satisfied. So undoubtedly, this should be the correct answer. Let us talk about the rest of the words. Option C, it is written squander. If I'm saying that he is squandering money, it means that he is spending it uselessly, right? So it doesn't have any connection with the word like insatiable. And resume, you know that it can be, you can call it resume, restart. So it is absolutely awkward. So the correct answer for the second question is option B. चलिए हम लोग जान लेते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 क्या है और कैसे इसका रिलेशनशिप एस्टेब्लिश किया गया है. Well, this question tells about the two words boisterous and serene. What do you mean by boisterous? If I say that the condition is getting boisterous day by day, it means that noisy, and serene means absolutely calm. So these two words are antonym to each other, right? Opposite words. So यहाँ पे relationship opposite हो गया. So next pair of words, the first जो word है वो क्या है? Ameliorate. What does it mean? To improve या to develop. Now, if you are talking about a positive word, then the opposite will be, of course, a negative one. So after the four options, what should be the correct one? Let us move through the options. Option A, it is written seize, iska matlab stop karna. Option B, dogmatic, it means very much assertive by nature. Option C, it is opulent, means absolutely wealthy. And option D, that is worsen. Worsen matlab hota hai bad se badtar ho jana. So if I'm talking about the first word like ameliorate, it, as I have already told you, that it means improve, yeah, develop. So opposite will be worsen. Absolutely correct. So the correct answer in this case is option D. Got it? Now let us move to the next question of today. और चलिए हम लोग जान लेते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में क्या रिलेशनशिप एस्टेब्लिश किया गया है. Okay, so this is a very, very important word you should keep in mind. The first word is perspicacious. Now, what does it mean? Perspicacious is a person who has some understanding level, who can read out the situation, who is very much having some intelligence level, right? And intelligible, that is also understandable. So indirectly, we can say that these two words are synonymously related to each other, right? So that synonyms relationship will be established in the next pair of words. The first word is reluctant. If I'm saying that I'm reluctant to do the work, it means that I'm unwilling to do the work. अनिच्छुक हो जाना, राइट? आपके पास कोई इच्छा नहीं है. That's why you were saying the word like reluctant. So identically, what should be the actual word after the four options? It should be the synonym one, right? The first option, it is written rusticate. इसका मतलब किसी को बहिष्कार कर देना. Option B, divulge. It means to express something. Option C, it is related to unwilling. And unwilling मतलब होता है अनिच्छुक. So reluctant, of course, is to be correlated to the word like unwilling. And the last one, loathe. It means hate या abhor. किसी को घृणा करना. Right? So the correct answer will be option C. Reluctant is to unwilling. Fine. Now, I'm quite sure that all the questions that have been explained right now, you must have understood that actually what you are supposed to do, you need to find out the relationship between the first pair of words. And once you get to know that, it will be easier for you to move ahead and to implement that particular relationship in the next pair of words. And it will be easier for you to choose the correct option, right? Now, the next pair of words, what is that? Gruesome is to horrible. These two words mean the same. It means that gruesome मतलब ही होता है horrible, भयानक. So what is the meaning of truce? In the second pair of words, you are quite sure that the synonymous relationship is going to be established. Truce मतलब होता है किसी का agreement होना, किसी का accord होना. So out of the four options, the first option, it is written that accord. So correct answer will be truce is to accord. Whereas angry, slow, and fade, these three words not have any connection with this particular word. And as the question demands the synonymous relationship, that's why you will be definitely going for the word like accord. So the correct answer here is, there is no doubt that it should be accord. Truce is to accord. Fine. Here comes the next question, and the pair of words here, whatever has been written over there, that is germinate is to wither. Germinate means to किसी चीज को प्रोडक्ट करना, किसी चीज को ग्रो करना, right? So germinate is to grow, and opposite is wither, किसी चीज को dry out हो जाना. Fine. So what you are getting that antonym relationship या opposite words are there. Now in the second pair of words, the first word is traduce. Traduce मतलब होता है किसी को डिफेम करना, किसी को बदनाम करना, right? So इसका opposite क्या होना चाहिए? किसी का compliment देना, किसी का praise करना. So out of the four options, you have to search for that option, which means that किसी का प्रशंसा करना. First option, hostilities. It means that adversities. It should not be the answer. Second one, angry, gussa wale. So traduce will not be correlated to angry. And the second one, eulogize. Yeah, that is the answer. Eulogize मतलब होता है किसी का प्रशंसा करना. And fate is luck. So the correct answer of course, it should be option C. In that way, you can proceed. You need to establish the relationship between the first pair of words, and that relationship will be implemented in the next pair of words, as you have already come to know. So there are so many questions which you have already discussed, and I have tried my level best to give you some idea that in which way we should proceed. So students, in this particular video, my objective was to give you some idea that how the words are correlated, how you will find the relationship between the first pair of words, and eventually you will be implementing that particular relationship in the next pair of words. Look, the thing is that verbal reasoning is not a very tough task to be done. Verbal reasoning test is very easy when you need to, actually what you need to find out the relationship between the two words. And the more you practice, the more it will be engraved, right? I have tried my level best to satisfy you. Keep watching my videos. In the coming videos, I'll be presenting more interesting topics in front of you, and you will be really benefited by these kind of videos, because these videos will definitely help you to get out of the problem in terms of competitive examination. That's all from my side today. Thank you so much. Take care and keep on practicing. Thank you.